the sun, where to stand in the morning. And who told the ocean you can only come this far?
Situated 21 kilometers from the city of Bulawayo, Zimbabwe's second capital, Khayelihle village was established in March 1992 by a group of Christian men and women from the Churches of Christ in Bulawayo, determined to address the acute plight of orphaned, abandoned, and other destitute children in Zimbabwe due to the HIV and AIDS pandemic. Khayelihle was registered as a non-profit making welfare organization by the Department of Social Welfare of the Government of Zimbabwe in 1994. The objectives of the village are to provide orphaned, abandoned, destitute or abused children with shelter, food, education, medical and spiritual guidance in a loving and stable home environment. There are 6 residential homes where the children live in groups with their house mothers or fathers. The village has 92 children presently in residential care at the farm. These are orphaned or abandoned children. The goal is to eventually care for 250 children in residence ranging from birth to completion of education. Out of the 92 children, 49 are at primary level, 38 are in high school, and 3 are studying at the Midland State University in Gweru.
Khayelihle Children's Village is an organization where we keep the disadvantaged children. Among those, there are orphans, abandoned, and abused children. In the village, the children are kept in 6 different houses where they are kept by mothers. In 3 houses, there is a father and a mother, but in the other 3, they are just kept by mothers only. So they are taken to the schools in town, that is Mguza, Benz, Mzilikazi. Those at high school go at Mzilikazi, Evelyn, Milton. They are brought in by social services. I think if like a dumped baby is picked and sent to hospital, then those to hospital or the police communicate with the social welfare. Then social welfare looks around to see a suitable village for the child. When they complete, they'll have to go in the community like any other child and look for jobs.
We have 92 children residing here, of which 39 of them are boys, and which leaves us with 50, is it 53?
Yeah.
Yes, being girls. And we only have a few of our kids that attend preschool here, which means the majority of our kids attend school in town. During the week, the children wake up very early and they go to school in town. They leave the village by 6:30, and they have to prepare. Things like their food, what they will eat for lunch, and some of them have to stay at school. And they have also to prepare their sporting equipment. And after that, what happens with the mothers? The mothers have to clean the houses, wash the children's clothes, and I have to move around also and inspect the different houses. We have mainly the children's houses where they are housed. We currently have 6 family units, a study room where children do their extra...
In January 2003, Khayelihle established a preschool at the farm. At the moment, it has an enrollment of 10 children, of which 2 are Khayelihle children, 4 are children from the community, and 4 are Khayelihle staff members' children. The preschool is a great milestone in Khayelihle's development and progress, as most of the Khayelihle children never had the privilege of attending preschool before going to formal schools. In addition, Khayelihle has 2 community orphan care programs which assist 136 children with basic needs of food, clothing, and educational expenses. The vision is to eventually assist 300 children in this program. The children either live in child-headed families with grandparents or caregivers who are unable to fully provide for them. Some of them live with single parents who are HIV positive and are not strong enough to look for employment. Currently, the village has projects that include poultry, a commercial garden, sheep, dairy, and beef cows. The projects were established in order for the village to be as self-sustainable as
There's
possible.
farming, dairy project. There's also gardening. So the children also take turns to help in these projects. We sell. The vegetables are sold to the community around, or people from town come to buy. The milk is sent to Nondweni Dairy where it's processed. So we send about 130 liters of milk per day. We're trying to revive the dairy project.
Our farm is about 560 hectares, and basically our core business is dairy. So we have about 45 dairy animals and 31 beef animals. We also do horticultural activities, whereby we have 1.28 hectares, where at the moment we've grown cabbages, onions, and a little bit of maize. Here our policy is children first. So all what we produce is for the children. The meat that we produce from our animals, we give it to the children. Then we can sell some in case we need money for something urgent. We also produce vegetables, like cabbages, for the children. Then the surplus we do marketing. Generally, we have about 8 workers in the farm, 4 for the dairy and 4 for the horticultural activities. Then for other activities like the poultry, as the children, we make sure that they have the feel of the work so that they will be able to know how to fend them for themselves in the future.
While Khayelihle develops to the point where it attains as much self-sufficiency as possible, it will be reliant on the partnership of individuals, churches, and organizations that are sympathetic to its objectives and have chosen to support it. The development of Khayelihle has been divided into individual projects. Funding for each project is sought from individuals, corporations, churches, and aid organizations. These may specify the aspects of Khayelihle's program they wish to support. At the moment, Khayelihle is in need of a 75-seater bus to ferry children to and from school. They are also in need of financial support to pay school fees and purchase uniforms and stationery for the children. Groceries are also a challenge, as the village needs at least $3,000 a month.
Also, there is a need for a big bus. Like I said, our children wake up early. The reason why also they wake up early is because they go to schools that are far in town, and there is need for a school around this area, and there's also need for a bigger bus to take our children to school. And if you would have come earlier, you would have seen how congested our children would have been in the bus and the truck that takes them to school. We have 92 children residing here, of which 39 of them are boys, and which leaves us with 53?
Yeah.
Yes, being girls. And we only have a few of our kids that attend preschool here, which means the majority of our kids attend school in town. We have a 28-seater bus and a 3-ton truck, so majority of them jump into the truck There's need for solar, as our current bill for electricity has been too high, and hence the need for solar within the village to meet the demand of, especially during this winter. The children have to wake up very early and make firewood to heat water. So we need solar geysers and even solar for lighting. Our ablution state is good, I can say. We have running water within our toilets and bathrooms, of which I can say it's the standard that's required by social welfare, and health-wise, I think it's good.
This is testimony of the impact the Churches of Christ have made to these children who are now living in a loving and stable family environment. The church has not only made an impact in the city of Bulawayo, but in Zimbabwe as a whole. For donations, please visit Week of Compassion on our website www.weekofcompassion.org, or you can call us on the number on your screen.
And who told the ocean you can only come this far?